Character of the week. Things that go bump in the night. Today's character of the week is a paranormal, occult, demonic detective, a common man magician, everyday man sorcerer, con man, John Constantine. The Hellblazer himself, John Constantine, created by Alan Moore and Stephen Bissette. The Hellblazer comic itself lasts between 1988 to 2020. Originally, the early concept of him, he resembled Sting. I don't know, I get more of a Billy Idol vibe from him, but that's just me. Basically, he was like, I want Sting, but dealing with some spooky stuff. Yeah. In my opinion, I feel like Constantine is probably the best example of what an anti-hero is. I mean, literally, he is the definition of anti-hero. He's not good, he's not bad, he's just there. He does good, but for the wrong reasons. One of his early mishaps when dealing with magic was involving two demons. He had one girl was fighting a demon, and then he decided to take another demon to fight that other demon, but a mispronunciation of the spell, he ended up dooming this little girl's soul to hell. That weighed heavily on his conscience, if he even has one. Another thing a lot of people forget about John Constantine is that he's also bisexual. He's had both partners, male and female, even hooked up with Zatanna. Rumor has it he's had a thing with King Shark. I'm like, okay, again, to each his own. It's not even bisexual, that's bestiality at that. How does that even work? Dealing with a guy who uses magic, you're going to hear me use because comics a lot because there's no other way I can explain it. At one time, he was also a Dr. Fate or Agent of Fate. He was somehow able to get that off by technically killing Nabu, but he really didn't. It's Constantine. He does things that are beyond. Because comics. He comes from a long line of other wizards and magicians and warlocks. He has a bloodline called the Laughing Magician's bloodline. He's got demon blood infused into him, which allows him to do a lot of the dark magic stuff. One of the most because comics powers he probably has is called the Singularity Wave, which allows him essentially good luck to be at the right place at the right time. However, because the universe needs balance, a lot of the misfortune that would fall before him actually ends up on his friends and family, so yeah, don't end up on his Christmas list. So in media though, he's been featured in a feature film. See that? That is a hill. And this is the hill I'm gonna die on. Because I believe that the Keanu Reeves movie, Constantine, was actually not that bad. It was before Shia LaBeouf went crazy. It was right after The Matrix, so Keanu Reeves was still trying to, break out of the mold of whatever he tried to typecast him as. I saw no faults in that movie. It even had Gwen Stefani's ex-husband in it. It was a great movie. It even had the oddly attractive Gabriel angel. I might have said too much. So as great as that movie is, though, what most people recognize Constantine as is the guy who plays him right now, Matt Ryan. He was on a short-lived NBC show called Constantine, and then he somehow made his way to CW, DC's Legends of Tomorrow. He's also been a voice actor for Constantine on all the straight-to-DVD animated DC comic movies, such as Justice League Dark and Justice League Dark Apocalypse. We're going to give a salute to John Constantine, the guy who had the balls to walk up to Trigon and ask him to light a cigarette for him. Also, side note, the way he's pronounced it is not Constantine, it's Constantine. He's actually said it in the comics, but no one ever wants to say that. So, anyway, back to you guys. Like, share, subscribe.